Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, to a returning subscriber, and if you're new here, welcome. And for those who don't know me, Ntokozo Malaza. So guys, I am back again with another story time. So this one is gonna be very short, unlike my first story time that was extremely long. So how am I gonna title this one? I'm gonna title it. Okay, but I'm gonna think what I'm gonna title it. So, sorry. Basically, I'll be telling you guys a story about a guy who almost ruined my friendship with my friend and left the school and left me in the mess and left us to sort everything out. So, this story protected also in high school, not matric though. So yeah, let's begin. I really want to get straight into the video, like literally. So we're gonna call this guy. Oh, disclaimer: if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm not talking about you. I am not really referring the story to anyone. The story is not about anyone. Okay. So just think the characters. It's me, and there's a guy and my friend. So the guy, we're gonna call him Troublemaker. Let's call him Troublemaker. And my friend, we're gonna call her, what should I call her? I'll call her Babes. I really don't know what to call her. So I was friends with, okay, so it was like a squad of 3 people. It was me, Babes, and our other friend, right? So Babes dates this guy from school, right? So actually, no, I'm lying. That's not how the story starts. The story starts as a Troublemaker. I don't know how they started talking, no Babes. I just don't remember if he started talking, but I think he started talking to Babes first. And, you know, he would like you must have seen then your guys meet and then like cap, you know, it was like that fun type of thing, you know. And I think he was also Mikashela Babes. I can't remember properly, but what I remember was during that course before they dated, me and Troublemaker, we became like some sort of acquaintance friends. Like we were not really as close, but we were friends-ish. I really don't know what to title that relationship, but yeah, man, I think we were acquaintances, friends. We were there, you know. So let me just tell you one thing about a Troublemaker. Troublemaker was a guy who was full of jokes. Like he would joke around a lot. He would tell a lot of jokes. He would, you know, all those stuff. So a Troublemaker had this tendency of like touching me like this, like not like hold me like this, but he would just like brush, you know, and I would just tell him, no dude, stop doing that, don't do that, you know. And he kept on doing it, like every time he's telling a joke or every time he's talking to me. I'm like, I dude, don't do that. And he would do that when Babes was not there. So they started dating and whatnot. So that day particular, where everything went south, I don't want to ramble too much with everything. I just gave you guys a like quick backstory. And Babes, I knew her from grade 9. So like we were like, me and Babes were like close, like besties. So the day where everything happened. So it was a Friday. Oh yeah, it was a Friday. So one of our friends went for a consumer practical during break. So it was me and Babes. We were sitting together. So Miss Lily Anjalo, aqhamuka uTroublemaker, but make I feel Troublemaker. I feel like, you know, really, like I really didn't mind. I'm like, okay, like he talks with us, he tells the jokes, blah 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 blah. So a Troublemaker throws in one bad joke that Babes didn't like. I don't know, but she looked like she didn't like that joke. So I took it as a joke. I don't know if he was serious or not, but I took it as a joke. So Troublemaker was like, yo, Ntokozo, if I have babies with you, like amehlo wakho namehlo wami, like the baby is gonna be cute. yabo. And then he was like, nah, if I have umtana no babes ayoba movie. So I think he was joking, yabo. And then babes seemed a bit off, and he was like, no, I'm joking, yabo. And I'm like, nah, don't do that. Okay, cool. Dude carries on, we are talking, he throws in his jokes and I thought, and then he brushes me like this in front of babes. Bear in mind, these people are dating, right? And I've been telling a troublemaker to not touch me there, like to stop, like, because really, like, you date my friend. And he did it. And then I was like, okay, fine, I just brushed it off. But I think babes took it the wrong way. So after all of that, the bell rings, we go to class. And I think it was the exact same day. Was it the same day? I think it was the exact same day. It was like the last period, and I was on my way to class. And I think it was second of last, after second break. Yeah, it was a long day. Though often they don't know what I'm talking about. It was a long day. So I'm on my way to class, and I was holding my consumer and cat textbook in my hand. So I am walking, I'm on my way to class. Now I'm a troublemaker, we are available. And then he's like, Ntokozo, I'm like, sharp, John, like, sharp. Athi yazi Joe, khona umuntu ozoshaya umngane wakho ngesitini. I'm like, huh? And it's like, yeah. And we are lo muntu. Like, in my head, I'm like, why are you telling me this? Do you want me to tell her? And we are lo muntu lo. Like, what? Yeah. And your guys are in the same grade. And uyenza I think he looked at my consumer. Between my consumer and my cat textbook, I can't remember. Uyenza let me just say cats, I can't remember between those two. But no, uyenza cats. And I'm like, who's this person? Like, I'm trying to fish more information for my friend, you know. And then he was like, no, ngizokutshela after school. Last period he would die, I'm jail. And then he's like, sharp, so when after school. Okay, did I say school? School, after school. So after school comes, I don't see the guy anywhere. I think he left early with troublemaker. I really don't know what happened to him, and I even forgot about this dinner-ish. Okay, the guy disappears from the face of Wordsworth. The guy he just disappears. Fine. Monday comes. So it's during break. Me and the other friend, we are like standing together at our regular spots. But Babes wasn't there. Ow. I'm like, okay, maybe Babes is running late or something. But what I noticed was she was giving me off vibes in class before break. Yeah, but I was like, maybe she's moody, like one of those days, But I'm like, man. I'm telling my friend, I'm like, Babes has been giving me this, like, off vibes. Like, do you know what's wrong with her? And she's like, no, she didn't tell me anything. Okay, cool. Let me tell you. Babes. Okay, so we're just chilling, we're talking. And then Babes is standing there far away by the bridge. With like other girls. I'm like, why isn't she hanging with us today? Because like we are always together. The friend is like, I really don't know what her problem is. I'm like, okay, cool. I call one of the friends. I'm like, hi friend, please can you tell me what's wrong? Because I feel like I'm missing a point here. Like, what's going on? And then are you dating a troublemaker? I'm like, what? No, I'm not dating a troublemaker, just friends, acquaintance, whatever you want to call it. But dating is really far from that. Nothing more, nothing less. We're just acquaintance, friends. And then she was like, so that's the spokesperson. I'm sorry to call her that. I love you, girl. I'm just gonna call her spokesperson. She's like, so Manje, why did you let him touch you here? I'm like, he usually does that and bring him kuza. So I was tired of like telling the guy the same thing, and I really didn't see anything wrong with it, but then I was a bit sketchy about it. So I let him be, and then he's like, So rumor has it rumor has it that a troublemaker has been telling abangani bakhe ukuthi he likes you and he doesn't like your friend Babes. I'm like, no, ngiyaqala ukuyizwa ngawe ke la. I'm like, yeah. Like literally, I really didn't know how a troublemaker felt about me or what he told people, his friends or the school or whatever the case might be. I was like, yeah, so rumors are Khori, he likes you more than her, he wants to date you, he was finding ways to leave her, something along those lines. And I was like, so how do I fit in this in this equation? In this equation of this, like, I really had no clue. I'm like, you know what, spokesperson, I really cannot be hearing this from you. Like, just tell Babes because if she has a problem, she has to come talk to me, like, literally. So she came, and then I'm like, Babes, what's your problem? Like, really, like, what are you on about? And then she's there like, are you and troublemaker dating? I'm like, no, I'm not dating. No, troublemaker, we are not dating. Like, come on. And she's like, that's what I wanted to know. And she was crying, and I'm like, Babes, why would you think I would date your mans? Nah, what? And yeah, she didn't. And then I was like to her, like, you know what, I'm really tired of fighting with you because, like, we always fought and we are fighting for reasons that are I don't know if it's still in the same position, but I stopped recording. So yeah, man, like I was saying, we always fought for, like, I won't say same reason, different, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, so yeah, the guy left the school. He created a mass of a problem, and then he left us. And she left us to do with it, and we actually went past it, like, just like, I think in a matter of 2 days, and we were like over it. We talked it out, we hashed things out. Just kidding. We hashed things out, and everything was actually pretty cool. And the nigger appeared a year or 2 later, and Babes was like, you know, troublemaker wants to meet up with me, you know, and what. I'm like, you're really going to that nigger? B, you're going back to that nigger who almost ruined our beautiful friendship. He woman number had to hit him with that Babes, like, no. And I saw him and I was like, B, like, what? I gave him that look, and I'm actually cool with him, you know, just gave him the look, and he was like, hi. I'm like, hi, and I went past them. So yeah, man, so basically the nigga created a conflict. He conflicted, and then he left his conflicts there, he left his mess there, and we had to do with it. He created a mass of a problem, and I had to do with it. The lever, the CB to the guy that has, like, literally, like, nigger. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I really don't want to talk too much. Comment down below, tell me what you think about this video. If you want to bash troublemaker, you're more than welcome, because you don't really know. Tell me what you think about troublemaker on the comment section down below, and please rate my storytelling skills. I feel like I'm horrible at this, but rate them down below. And yeah, say your bits and pieces. Like, if you really enjoyed this video, give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, turn your post notification bell on so that you'll be notified with every video that I post. Uhlale wazi, uhlale ready, uhlale notified, you know, at all times. So babies, oh, and don't forget to share, you know, share with your friends to share with their friends, and all of that. And babies, I am out.